You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
Alright, so let me break this one down for you, because if you're a CFL fan, or just love a good old-fashioned beatdown on the football field, this game had a bit of everything. The Saskatchewan Roughriders absolutely rolled over the Montreal Alouettes in a game that was supposed to be a top-tier showdown, but quickly turned into a one-sided statement. Final score? 34-6 in favor of the Riders. And honestly, it wasn't even that close. Now this wasn't just any win, it was one of those circle it on the calendar kind of performances, especially from the Saskatchewan defense. The Alouettes were completely smothered. They couldn't even cross the Riders' 46-yard line. Let that sink in. Not once. Montreal was held to just 169 total yards and managed only 2 field goals. And while the Riders' D forced 3 turnovers, what's crazy is they could have had more. A few dropped picks left points on the table. Even their head coach and defensive coordinator Corey Mace admitted it was the best game his defense has played all season, maybe ever. He was proud, but you could tell he still saw room for more. And quarterback Trevor Harris? He was loving it. He said when the defense is that dominant, all the offense has to do is finish the job. And they did, but in his words, we could have done a little more offensively. Still, Harris had a solid night. Nearly 300 passing yards and 2 touchdowns. He even did it against one of his former teams, which always adds a little extra spice. But if there was a real game breaker out there, it was Dante Myers. The guy racked up 182 all-purpose yards and made explosive plays look routine. Kickoff returns, deep catches, you name it. Harris called him a deep threat, and it showed. Montreal just never found their rhythm. McLeod Bethel-Thompson, who was filling in for the injured Davis Alexander, admitted it wasn't their night. We came out absolutely terrible, he said. And he wasn't wrong. He was pulled briefly for Caleb Evans in the third quarter, but it didn't spark much. Montreal just couldn't find a groove. To make matters worse, the game got delayed for nearly half an hour because of a thunderstorm. When it resumed, the rain kept falling, and so did the Alouettes. They were missing key players on both sides. Not just Alexander, but top receivers, and a couple defenders too. Their coach, Jason Manias, didn't use it as an excuse though. He gave full credit to the Roughriders. This win bumps Saskatchewan to 7-1 on the season, and 4-0 on the road, ending a 3-game losing skid against Montreal, and notching their first win in that city since 2021. And with Calgary slipping behind in the West, the Riders just tightened their grip on the division. They host Hamilton next. Montreal will try to regroup against Edmonton, but after this one? It's clear, the Roughriders are not just winning, they're starting to separate themselves as the team to beat. Stay subscribed for more videos.